All right, here these two turned out beautiful. They were shaken up a lot. They were out of the refrigerator for 4 hours last night at about 68 degrees. They were shaken up when I took them out of the fridge and set them out to ferment. Then they were shaken an hour after being put out. I shook them up really good. Then at 10 o'clock when I put them back in the fridge, I shook them up a lot with the lids on and shook the crap out of them. Put them back in the fridge. So they were out for 4 hours and in the fridge for the rest of the time of 24 hours. These turned out absolutely perfect. The separation is like nil. You see, this is a completely even ferment. Literally no unevenness. This one has a little bit more grains in it, but has a perfect separation. There's a tiny bit of whey in the bottom. Very little whey in the bottom at all. Hardly any. Nice and even. Beautiful kefir. Shake it up. All you have to do is adjust your timing a little bit. It's not a big deal. I prefer to have a more even kefir like this. This is a completely even kefir. Yeah. So, to shake it, not to shake it, don't disturb it, blah, blah, blah. Over the years of reading about kefir, I've seen this many times. There's a big thing about, oh, don't shake your kefir, it makes it separate faster, makes it separate, it's bad. That's not what I see. It makes it progress a little faster. It also makes it progress more evenly. Because I like to think about, well, if you think about this kefir like a field, a huge field, and you got a pen of cows or chickens. They do chickens in these pens these days. And, you know, you have the cows in one section. They're trapped inside of a fenced area. And the cows eat and eat and eat until all that grass is gone. Well, your kefir's just sitting in the milk at the top, eating and eating and eating until it can't eat no more. Where's the rest of the milk? At the bottom of the jar. So, like, think about the cows. What are they going to do? They're going to try to move their movable cage by themselves, which is going to move very slowly. They're slowly going to eat their way around the field. Or, you go out when they're done eating that patch and you move their cage to a completely fresh area. Or like they do with the chickens on these chicken farms, they move their cages around, free range them. Then that field's going to be eaten much quicker. That's like your bottle of milk. You're moving the grains around to feed them. You got to keep them fresh milk going up to the grains. Otherwise, if fresh milk stays at the bottom and they slowly work their way down. And most of the time I don't like the way it works like that. I like it to turn out real even because I do like to do my kefir quick. Talking 4-hour kefir. So, I mean, and in 4 hours it turns out it's the same as people going 24 or more. It's because I use this many grains. It's more effective in my opinion and in my experience. Using more grains. I mean, why would you put... Okay, see, some people, they have this many grains. They're like, oh, my kefir's turning too fast. I got to throw away these grains. Okay, let's throw away half of these grains. Just throw them away, give them to the dog, whatever. I don't need those. I'm going to keep making my kefir with these. Okay, you just threw away all your freaking everything that you wanted. Why not keep that in your milk? When you make milk with this much, you think it's going to be more powerful than making milk with this much? Let's put this much grains in my milk. That's going to make an incredibly strong probiotic. I don't think so, dude. This is going to be a lot more, man. A lot more probiotics if that's what you want, which is why people are making kefir. Back in the day, they didn't throw it away. They had a huge sack, grains growing in there. They put milk in it. They moved the sack around, moved it in and out. Everybody shook it up when they walked by it. They didn't leave it in a little corner and didn't disturb it. They didn't take out too many grains. You drink it. In Russia, it's pretty cold. The Caucasus Mountains, it's a pretty cold area. I like using my method. It worked great in warm conditions above 70s, high 70s. Keep it in the fridge. You just put it out for a small amount of time that it takes for you to ferment. You just figure out your times. It's a very simple tracking, and you know how long you need to leave it out for. This is great for men, dude. We're not Sally homemakers out here. We're working. We're gone most of the time. We're not just home babysitting our grains. A lot of single guys these days. A lot of people going MGTOW. So, you know, we can do this ourselves. It's easy. You don't have to be down at Sedgwick, sitting at home, babysitting your kefir, doing all your little homemaking stuff. But yeah, just a quick process here. You throw your grains in your container. However many grains you start with, it's fine. If you got that many grains, put it in the container. Put 2 to 3 times more milk in there. See how long it takes to start to separate. If you're using, if you want to do quick method like me, you simply, you know, if you're doing this many grains, if it's around 70, leave it out for 3-4 hours. Put it back in the fridge till the next day when you're usually around to, you know, because I'm on a schedule. I have a certain time when I can deal with it, and then you know, you figure it out from there, and you'll have your timing perfect. Every day you'll have your grains perfect. Enjoy. Happy kefiring. So to recap, disturb your grains regularly during ferment for more even fermentation, more lively grains, better growth, better kefir.